It is quite common to know the terms and also hear that heart healthy, gut healthy, or liver friendly. While we discuss nutrition, food choices, and dietary management, often the healthcare providers, nutritionists, and also doctors talk about these issues. But how many of us really know about gallbladder friendly diets? It's a small number, I'm sure of that. However, most people are familiar with the term gallbladder stone, and I'm sure that you or people around you must have been faced this problem because gallstones or cholelithiasis are very common. And these are formed when bile, cholesterol, or pigment deposit in the gallbladder and hardens. A 2022 study reported approximately 10 to 20% of people in the United States carry gallstones, and the prevalence is rising. There are different sizes of gallstones, from very small to as big as a golf ball. It is very common for people to develop this thing, and they are often asymptomatic. 10% of people, however, suffer from multiple symptoms, including severe abdominal pain. Gallstones can cause diarrhea, confusion, loss of appetite, itchy skin, very severe bloating, rapid heartbeat, and also high temperature if it is not treated. Lifestyle factors such as being overweight, obese, diabetes type 2, and an elevated lipid profile have been associated with cholesterol gallstones in numerous studies. One of the major contributing factors to these lifestyle conditions is dietary habits. Gallstone formation is linked to westernized diets that is rich in trans fat, refined carbs, artificial preservatives, and also colors. The intake of cis unsaturated fat and long chain fatty acids in adults have been linked to gallstone formation in two prospective cohort studies that has been published in 2004 and 2008. Based on a 1999 population-based case control study, refined sugar directly contribute to gallstone formation. It was concluded that a poor diet containing fats and sugars coupled with a lack of physical activity has a significant effect on gallstone formation. Likewise, a calorie-rich, low-fiber diet has been associated with gallstone formation due to increased biliary cholesterol secretion and accumulation. High BMI and gallstone risk are closely linked, according to a 2013 study that involved around 77,000 participants. So here we are seeing that diet has so much to say about gallstone. Most of the time, people just ignore the symptoms. They think it's probably the gas or acidity. And until the gallstone is very severe or it gives you some symptoms, then we think about it and then go for an ultrasonography. But it's always important to follow a balanced and healthy diet to avoid such condition. The first and foremost step is losing weight. Losing weight can minimize risk of multiple conditions, including gallstone formation. When we talk about the risk of gallstone formation, then if you are losing your weight steadily and sustainably, then there is an effect. If you lose your weight very rapidly, for example, 1.5 kg per week and or loss of more than 25% of body weight, increases the risk of gallstone formation. So if you are targeting to lose weight, become steady, take small steps, and understand your goal. Do not go for a very rapid weight loss. Also, there's a study in 2009 that has reported this correlation that if you're losing weight very rapidly, you might just form the gallstone, but weight loss is very important to prevent gallstone formation. The National Institute of Diabetes and Kidney Disease recommends losing 5 to 10% of body weight over 6 months to achieve sustainable weight loss and reduce the chance of regain. Then we are coming to gallbladder-friendly food groups and dietary guidelines. Research shows few food groups reduce the risk of gallstone formation. Around 46,000 men participated in a study that found that monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are also known as the unsaturated fatty acids or healthy fats, reduce the gallstone risk. Women who frequently consumed nuts had lower risk of gallstone surgery, according to a nurse's health study. According to the same study, men who ate 5 or more times a week, who ate nuts 5 or more times a week, had a 30% reduced risk of gallstone formation and removal. Nuts are packed with unsaturated fats, fiber, and essential minerals that reduce blood cholesterol and lipid levels. Nonetheless, it is not recommended that you consume more than a handful a day because nuts are very high in fat and also contains a lot of calories. So you need to be mindful when you choose the portion of nuts. According to a 12-year study, high carbohydrate intake also, where the foods were very high in glycemic index and the glycemic load was very high too, were also linked to symptomatic gallstone. A healthy, well-rounded, versatile diet is the cornerstone to keeping your gallbladder healthy. A diet rich in healthy unsaturated fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidant, fresh fruits and vegetables is beneficial to overall health promotion, including the prevention of cholesterol, gallbladder stone. Sticking to healthy fats is crucial to prevent gallstone. Avoid or reduce junk foods to reduce the consumption of triglyceride and trans fats. Some fantastic source of healthy unsaturated fats include olive oil, sea fish, seafood, walnuts, and seeds. Load your plate with dietary fibers and healthy carbs such as whole grains, whole fruits, vegetables, nuts, legumes, beans, and pulses. Avoid sugary foods and beverages. To start with, stop adding sugar to your tea and coffee. That's the first step that we can take. Limit processed foods to adopting Mediterranean style eating. So I have talked a lot about Mediterranean diet and its impact on our overall health. The diet is regarded as the best diet for consecutive 3 years by the researcher and the juries. Include more plant-based proteins if you're a vegetarian, such as soy, tofu, beans, and nuts in your daily diet. Try to keep refined sugar, soft drinks, processed foods, red meat, bakery products, fast foods, and deep fried foods away to avoid aggravating the gallbladder. Become a smart shopper and purchase healthy, minimally processed whole grains whenever possible. Whole foods. Here's how your guilt-free, green-lit grocery list should look like. All veggies and fruits, preferably seasonal and local. Do not go for finding something exotic and which is not local or seasonal. That can cost you a lot. And also, that is not something that you take as a lifestyle measure. We always need to focus local and seasonal. Whole grains such as oats, millets, bulgur, rye, dalia, these should be your choice of carbohydrate. Beans and legumes like chickpea, mixed sprouts, lentils, kidney beans, rajma, these are your pulses and legumes to ensure fiber. And lean protein such as skinless chicken, fish, eggs, seafood, and also plant protein such as tofu, soya, these are your choice of protein because we need to take protein in each meal. Cooking oil should be either olive or groundnut, walnut, nuts, and seeds. And if you don't have access to these kind of oil, so then you go for cold pressed one. But I recommend that we should go for nut oil than seeds oil. So in summary, we can say that the gallbladder stone are painful and can lead to multiple complications if left untreated. Focus on eating a balanced diet composed of nutritious foods and maintaining a healthy body weight. These are the two things that can prevent gallstone formation. Moreover, do not ignore the excruciating pain that you are experiencing for days, which could be due to gallstone formation and inflammation. Why this last line is important? Because I've seen people to ignore the pain for a very long time. And then when the situation is really out of hand or it's maybe inflamed to a very severe level, then we go for an UST and we do the checking. And we understand that I have a very severe gallstone problem. So look for the symptoms, eat healthy, do exercise, drink plenty of water, and definitely take care of your stress and sleep. Thank you.